Yeah, I'm fine. I'm just concentrating on the filming.
Okay.
Yeah, can I just take your numbers, please? Are you filming me?
We are, yeah.
Yeah, you are now.
Engaging with you.
Yeah. Can I?
You can take the numbers, mate. 3406.
Thank you very much.
We've only come out.
Can I take your number, please?
3026. I'm on the sergeant. Scott Manning.
You're the sergeant. Okay, thank you very much. It's a social experiment that I'm doing.
Right.
Yeah. So.
Explain exactly what that means.
Well, I don't have to explain. I mean, don't answer me like that. I mean, if we can have a conversation.
Can I ask you what your social experiment is then, please?
Okay. Well, there's been some abuse around people filming in public, and the police have abused powers. It's to see what sort of interaction I'm going to get by doing a legal activity. Yeah.
Okay. Do you not see, from the point of view of the police officers, that the vulnerability for us when we're coming in and out, and so not everyone's going to know who you are.
Fair enough.
And immediately that's going to maybe cause them some concern. Do you not think you have some sort of civil duty to try and sort of help the police to be able to feel a little bit more comfortable coming in and out of the police building?
Okay.
When the officer says the auditor is a vulnerability, simply because not everyone knows who he is, it shows a serious misunderstanding of public space and individual rights. A person does not have to identify themselves to the police simply because they are filming in public. There is no general legal requirement to provide personal details unless specific legal conditions apply, and those conditions do not appear to have been present here. Calling a peaceful person with a camera a vulnerability suggests that suspicion is being created rather than based on actual evidence. The officer then goes even further by suggesting that the auditor has a civil responsibility to make the police feel comfortable. But that completely reverses the proper relationship between the police and the public. Members of the public are not required to change their lawful behavior just to make officers feel more comfortable. It is the responsibility of police officers to respect people's rights, follow the law, and remain professional without allowing personal feelings to influence their decisions.
If what I'm doing is legal,
no, I didn't ask you if it's legal.
No, but if it's legal, it's not a matter of what you just said to me. It's a legal activity, so therefore I can do it. So by your explanation to me, it makes sense, but it's also a legal activity, so you've got to respect that I can do it.
At no point have I said that you can't.
No, I know you haven't,
so I asked you a
but that's the conversation,
and
it'll go round.
You refuse to answer that. You don't feel that you've got...
Do I have to answer it?
No.
Well, I've just given you my answer. I just said to you that because it's a legal activity and I can do it, from what you just said, negates it being a legal activity. If it was unlawful, then you can turn around and say, oh, do you know what, we're scared because you're doing something which isn't unlawful, you'd come and arrest me. But because it's legal, I can understand the concern. Don't get me wrong, I'm not being antagonistic, right, or anything like that. Yeah, of course I can understand the concern, but because it is legal, the concerns doesn't outweigh my right.
In the UK, filming in public is generally protected by freedom of expression, including protections under Article 10 of the Human Rights Act framework. Simply being concerned about someone filming does not automatically give the police the power to detain them or demand their personal information. There must be a lawful reason and, where required, reasonable suspicion connected to an actual offense. Sergeant's job is not to act purely on instinct or personal feelings. Decisions should be based on the law and the available facts. In this situation, the auditor appears more willing to listen and acknowledge the officer's concerns while still standing up for his rights. That is what makes this encounter important. He is not simply being difficult or refusing to cooperate for no reason. He is drawing a boundary based on what he believes the law allows. The sergeant's refusal to respect that boundary raises concerns about a mindset where police powers are influenced more by personal comfort than by the person's actual conduct.
So therefore, you're coming, you're talking to me, and that's what you're supposed to do. If you want to turn around and say, oh, we want to try to figure out what you're doing and stuff like that.
That's what we're doing.
Yeah, no, that's just what I'm trying to say to you, then that's fine. And if that's the case and you've figured out that I'm doing a legal activity, then that should be the end of the conversation, really. I mean, you can come, you can give your opinion, you can tell me whatever you want to tell me, but all I'm going to say to you is, I ain't doing nothing wrong.
I get that's what you're saying. We're just asking you why you're not doing anything wrong.
Because it says so, it's a law.
No, you've said you're doing a social experiment. We've said what sort of experiment you're doing. That's all we've asked you.
No,
there's a lot of things. There's a lot of things that are not legal. Listen a second. I could go home.
No, actually, I don't have to listen a second, but I'll let you carry on.
I thought you said we're having a conversation.
No, I'll let you carry on. Well, it's not a conversation with consent. You guys have come up to me to stop me filming legally, and then you're
But
trying
we
to
don't
say
know that
stuff
until
to
we
me.
speak to you.
Okay, but now you're trying to put your opinion onto me, which isn't what.
Did you sit and have a conversation?
Yes,
Conversations go two ways.
I know you've explained this is a social experiment.
Yep.
We've got no way of actually testing that. Really?
Well,
Yeah,
the
this
way
is
that
your
you're
opinion,
testing
and
it.
the fact
Okay,
that
let
this
you finish
is
first.
the fact that this is quite a vulnerable premises. The police officers coming in and out. Quite recently, we've had quite a lot of attacks and people that have been attacked coming in and going out. So what we're doing, I'm going to detain you for the purpose of the search,
Okay.
using the powers of the Terrorism Act.
Okay. Before you do that, can I just ask you to look in my backpack, in the pocket, in the back pocket, yeah? And there's a bit of paper in there, yeah? It's a NCPP police advice in regards to Terrorism Act.
Okay, well,
yeah?
we'll search
No,
and
no, no.
find
I'm
that. So
just
what
saying.
I'll do
It's got the
is I've
Terrorism Act.
explained the
Okay,
reason
if you want to
behind
search me,
why.
that's fine.
If
That's
I've
fine.
explained the
Okay.
reason behind why I'm going to search.
Well, I don't agree to it, but okay.
I'll
What
explain
can I
the
say?
power. Could I
Can I answer that?
just explain what I'm going to explain and you can talk to me after?
Okay, fair enough. Yep.
You're detained for the purpose of search, which means you can't leave at the moment. You're not under
Fair enough.
arrest.
Okay, yeah.
You can't leave until I've completed my search. When I've
Fair enough.
finished, I'll fill out a stop slip, which will have all the powers listed on it and the reasons behind why.
Okay.
Okay, do you understand all of that?
I believe it's an unlawful search.
Well, I didn't ask you what your opinion was. I'm asking you, do you understand all of that? No? Okay, fine. Okay, didn't ask you to just take that.
Yeah, can I just put this on the floor then, please?
Yeah, it's fine,
Yeah?
it's fine.
I believe that I've just been unlawfully searched.
Right.
Yeah. Under section 43. Yeah. I don't agree with 5 officers having to search me, considering I'm doing a legal. There's a bike. There's a bike. Let me
No
take a
one is
picture of these bikes.
suggesting-
Do you know something? Do you know something? Actually, you've done what you've done. See, listen. 5 of you are standing here, so as far as I'm concerned, you've all searched me.
Okay,
Yeah.
listen.
Even though these guys, you were okay in the beginning, so I ain't got
clarify
nothing,
with you,
no
long
issues
film
against
as well.
you. This guy here, he's there telling me what that I didn't engage in the beginning, but obviously the video will show differently.
Boss man,
Yeah,
listen to me. I'm
I'm
gonna
not a
call you
boss
boss.
man or
What would
anything
you
like
like me
that.
to call you?
But I think that's quite disrespectful.
Okay, what would you
yeah,
like me to call you?
in saying that, right? Yeah, I do want to stop form
What would you like me to
actually.
call you?
And the thing about it is, yeah, you believe that you done illegal activity. I believe that it was an illegal
Yeah, well, we'll
search.
have to agree
I
to
told you about
disagree
the
on that,
section
won't we?
43 memo and all that sort of thing. I've got it in my bag
Yeah.
to show you. There's nothing that I've been doing. So
No one's suggesting that anything you've done is illegal, because if they
well
did,
then, so all you're
we
doing
would-
is trying to get
either you
information
talk or
on
I'll
me,
talk.
which
If
is
we both talk at
it
the
doesn't
same
matter.
time, it'd be pointless.
Oh
wouldn't it?
well then that's why I wasn't talking earlier on, because they didn't make 2 of us talking at the same time. Yeah,
You
one
were asked,
person at a
what
time.
are you doing? You said a social experiment. We said, what's the nature of that? And you refused to engage with us.
Okay.
Anyone can say it's a social experiment. You need to give us a little bit more.
So if that's what you want to do, fine, do it to everybody. If they want to film, it's up to you. It's cool. Whatever.